I remind the Senate that it should now choose one of its members to be Deputy President and Chair of Committees. I call Senator Birmingham.
Thank you, President. It gives me great pleasure to move that Senator Andrew McLachlan be appointed Deputy President and Chair of Committees.
Thank you. So the question is that the motion is moved by Senator... I beg your pardon, Senator Waters?
Thanks, President. I think you need to ask if there are any other nominations.
I'm assuming you're standing to make one?
Yes. Do I have the call?
Yes.
Thank you, President. With great pleasure, I move that Senator Jordan Steele-Drong take the chair as Deputy President and Chair of Committees.
Thank you. Are there any further nominations? As there are no further nominations, we will now proceed to conducting a ballot. So we'll invite the candidates. First of all, Senator McLachlan to make a short statement. Senator McLachlan.
Thank you, Madam President. My fellow senators, I seek your support for election to the position of Deputy President. I ask senators to think of me kindly and have regard to my work as temporary chair and my work as a chair of other committees and during my time in the Senate. And I hope that when you turn your minds to this, it will be a testament to my dedication that I will bring to the role. If I'm successful at ballot, I'll do all I can to support our President, who is a senator I hold in the highest regard.
Thank you, Senator McLachlan. Senator Steele-Drong.
Thank you, President. I come to the Senate today to seek your support to be elected into the position of Deputy President of the Senate. This role, if you were to support me in it, would be a historic moment to elect a person who identifies openly as a disabled person into this role. The Deputy President of the Senate is a leadership role in this place. Appointing a disabled person into this position would send a very clear message to disabled people across the country. A message that disabled people belong in politics. A message that disabled people are able and are trusted to lead. A message that this government, the opposition and the newly appointed crossbench are committed to centring disabled people, and from day one will waste no time in breaking down the structural ableism that disabled people experience each and every day as a result of the decisions made in this place. Now, I am proud to have the support of my Greens colleagues to put myself forward for this position today. The Greens will always prioritise and promote upholding the voices of disabled people in this place, and I encourage every member of the Senate to take this opportunity to do the same.
And you're the best candidate.
Thank you, Senator Steele-Drong. A ballot will now be held, but before proceeding to ballot, the bells will be rung for 4 minutes. Yes. Okay. Lock the doors. Oh. The Senate will now proceed to ballot. Please write on the ballot paper the name of the candidate you wish to vote for. The candidates are Senator McLachlan and Senator Steele-John. If all senators have voted, the clerks will now collect up the ballot papers. Senators Askew and McKim to act as scrutineers. Order. The result of the ballot is Senator McLachlan 57 votes and Senator Steele-John 13 votes. Senator McLachlan is therefore elected Deputy President and Chair of Committees in accordance with standing orders, and I look forward to working with you, Senator McLachlan. And thank you. Senator Wong.
Thank you. I would like to make, if I may, some brief remarks to congratulate Senator McLachlan on his election as Deputy President on behalf of the government. Yes, I'm still having to get used to that. That might be a few faux pas for a little while. I did note this morning, following the election of the President, the long-standing convention as to the government of the day nominating the President and the opposition of the day nominating the Deputy President and Chair of Committees. And I just want to make a comment about that because there were a couple of interjections. It's a reflection of the Westminster system. It's a reflection that under our system a party forms government, a party forms opposition. A party forms opposition. And if, that somebody else formed a government or opposition one day, the same convention presumably would apply. It reflects.
Order.
Well,
Order.
Respectful debate on something where we're electing the Deputy President. It is a reflection of a Westminster system which, in this chamber, also recognises that no single party government, as I said, holds the majority generally in the chamber. I'll make a couple of comments about Senator McLachlan. He may have only served this chamber since 2020, but he has been a member of the Legislative Council in our home state of South Australia for some time prior to that. And I do want to say, and this is no respect to you, President, that I'm delighted that another South Australian is taking a leadership role in this place. I note all... the Tasmanians have got the whip sewn up, though. He's also served as president of the LegCo for a couple of years. So I think that role, his experience in presiding in that role, has been evident in his work in this chamber. I look forward to working with you. We hope you and the President will form a very good team in the way that we've seen under previous presidents and deputy presidents, a very collegiate approach to the management of the chamber. And I look forward to your fair and inclusive chairing continuing. The government congratulates you, Senator McLachlan, and we wish you all the best in your role.
Thank you, Senator Wong. Senator Birmingham.
Thanks. Thank you, President. And I rise to echo the remarks of Senator Wong, who has indeed touched on the many attributes that I'm sure Senator McLachlan will bring to serving alongside you, President, as the Deputy President in this chamber. His experience stretches far beyond his service in this place, which has been distinguished and active, but indeed it's an experience that does stretch, as Senator Wong has acknowledged, into the South Australian Parliament and to service as a presiding officer in that Parliament. I know that he will bring a sense of duty and a commitment to the impartiality of the chair in working alongside you, that he will work as diligently as possible in the different roles that you and he undertake, particularly his roles in relation to Senate committees and the chair of committees in this place. I thank the Senate for its support of Senator McLachlan and the government for its continued recognition of the conventions of the Senate of this place, of our system of government, to which we remain equally committed.
Thank you, Senator Birmingham. Senator Waters.
Thanks, President. The Greens rise, of course, to congratulate Senator McLachlan on his appointment as Deputy President and Chair of Committees. We're, of course, disappointed that our outstanding Senator Steele-Drong, a proud disabled man, has not been successful in this role. It would have sent a really powerful message of inclusion to the entire community. We also look forward to entering this century and becoming a republic.
Thank you, Senator Waters. If there's no further speakers, Senator McLachlan is seeking leave. Is leave granted? Yes, leave is granted. Thank you.
I'd just like to quickly thank my fellow senators for placing trust in me, and I undertake to you that I will work faithfully and diligently to advance the interests of the Senate. Madam President, can I congratulate you on your election earlier today, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you.